When you're speaking outside of Toastmasters, and a few people have heard about you, you'll probably find that your bookings will come in either by email, but mostly by telephone. The phone will ring, they will ask if that's so-and-so, and are you still giving presentations? To which you answer or ask the following questions. Who's that calling? Make sure you have a pen and paper handy. Write down the name of the person, and then the very next question you ask is, can I have your telephone number, please? Because sometimes you can get down all the details, and if you want to get back to that person immediately, you haven't got the telephone number. So that is very, very important. Name and telephone number. Get that down first. Then they will ask you various questions. What do you want to speak about? How long will you be speaking for? Etc. You get the name of the organisation. Write that down. Definitely get the name of the venue, where they're going to meet. The name of the venue and the address and street of that venue. And the time and the date. This might seem very basic, but it's easy to make a mistake, and I've made them. I've turned up at venues a week early to find the place in darkness. I've turned up at the wrong place when two names are very similar. So be very careful that you get down the details correctly. They will then ask you various questions. Do you need a slide presentation? What equipment do you need? You then tell them exactly what you need. For me, in the early days, I used to go along with slides, a projector, all manner of things, extension cords, leads. After a while, though, something happened and I didn't have to do that anymore. But that's a story unto itself. Now when they ring up, they say, do you need anything at all? I say, just a handheld microphone, thanks. And that's enough. A handheld microphone, they might say, well, we got a clip on. That's fine with me. Any sort of microphone, if the group is anything bigger than 20 people in a small room, get a microphone. Don't risk straining your voice trying to speak to an audience for 30, 40, 50 minutes, trying to project to everyone in the room without a microphone. Get the microphone. Once you've got all the details down, ask them a little bit about the seating arrangements. Will they be sitting at tables? Square tables? Round tables? Will they be sitting theatre style? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself so that you can ensure that you can visualize what it's going to be like, because as the guest speaker at many of these organisations, they hold a business session before you go on. Now, it could be a long, drawn-out business session. Now, you might think to yourself, well, I don't want to go through all that. I'll arrive just before, maybe 20 minutes before I'm actually due to go on. That will give me a time to mingle when they're having their morning tea or their little break before the entertaining speaker or the speaker is asked to go on. This is very often the case with things like Probus clubs, national seniors, organisations which do have a little break between the business session and then when they can sit back and relax and listen to the speaker being you. Get down all the details, make sure you go to the right place, arrive on time, check on the equipment, and before you know it, you'll feel ready and you'll be looking forward to giving that next presentation outside of Toastmasters.